One thing just came to my mind, for instance, and one of the great Muslims of the second generation, and we mentioned the Sayyid of the Tabi'een of his time, Uwais al-Qarni, in which the Prophet ﷺ indicated and spoke about, and he's from the Tabi'een because he lived during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, but he never saw him face to face. Hence, we don't call him Sahabi, just like Najashi accepted Islam in Habasha, rahimahullah ta'ala, but we don't consider him or call him Sahabi because he didn't have that face-to-face suhbah. But following him, one of the great people from the second generation, he's known as the title of the adornment of the worshipers. Zain ul-Abidin Ali ibn al-Hussein ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim. And it is said about why he's given this title, Zain ul-Abidin, is for number one, it said that he used to make 1,000 rak'ah every day and night. SubhanAllah. 1,000 rak'ah, imagine that. And still go about his worldly duties. And at night, while the people of Medina were asleep, he would go and take the bread, take food, and he would feed every night the 100 poorest households in Al-Madina while the people were sleeping. And the people didn't realize that he was the one giving them the bread until he passed away. He kept it khabia, it was a secret. But there's one story, Hilyatu Awliya, Abu Nu'aym al-Asfahani, rahimahullah ta'ala, mentions that this engrossment and this solace, the stillness of heart of Zain ul-Abidin, despite the turbulence and the troubles of the world. And mind you, this is after the brutal martyrdom of his father, Sayyidina Hussein. And he saw what happened with his brothers. He's in Medina. And it says that Zain ul-Abidin was in his small home, his apartment, and a fire broke out. And he's in prayer, he's in sujood. And the people came and said, Ya Ibn Rasulullah, an-nar, O son of the messenger of God, fire, fire. He stayed in sujood and he was making dua. And then of course the people put the fire out. So he finishes his prayer and they said, Oh, son of the messenger of God, we were yelling at you, fire, fire, why didn't you not get up? And he said, I feared the fire more of the next life than that fire. Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us be engrossed of dhikr of Allah, like that we can find solace and stillness in our remembrance over the turbulence and challenges. Was he a fatalist? Of course not. Those people put that fire out. But he believed in the actual cause of the fire being put out, not the means of the fire being put out. And this is also one of the issues when we're talking about finding solace. Many times we focus on asbab, and we begin to worship asbab. We worship means, not the Lord of the asbab, the Lord of the means, right? So then, if we put all of our trust in means, instead of the Lord of the means of the actual causation, the true reality, the necessary existence. Allahumma mawjood bila kayfin wala makan, right? Then we end up being disappointed and not being at peace because we placed our faith in the wrong things. We placed our faith in the wrong things. Wallahu a'lam.